Hi everyone. Today's lesson is to find percents using proportions or equations. There are two ways to solve basic percent problems. The first way is to set up a proportion. The proportion will be set up the same way every single time. The percentage amount is always going to go over 100 because remember, percents compare things to 100, and it's going to be equal to the part of what you're looking at over the whole amount. And that'll be more clear when we look at some examples. The second way is to translate the word problem into an equation. It doesn't matter to me which way you do it. What I want you to do is pick a way that works best for you and stick with it. When you're solving percents with proportions, you're either going to be asked to find the percentage amount, and here's your example. What percent of 25 is 5? You're going to be asked to find the part, and your question will be phrased as what is 20% of 25, where 25 is considered the entire amount or the whole, and we're looking for 20%, a part of it. And the last one you will see is finding a whole. 20% of what is 5? So we're saying 20% is 5. That's just a part of the whole thing, and we're trying to figure out what the whole amount is. I'm using two PowerPoints within this video, so you just have to bear with me until we bring them up. Okay, the first one was find 32% of 240. Now you noticed in this PowerPoint that the percent over 100 is on the right side of the equal sign. That's fine, but the important thing is the percent amount, whatever has the percent sign attached to it, must be over 100. So we're finding 32% of 240. So we're looking for part of 240. We would cross multiply, simplify, divide each side by 100, and simplify finally. N is equal to 76 8/10. Example 2. Brenda saw a blender for $24 in a bargain store. In a second store, the same blender was 160% of the cost of the blender in the bargain store. Find 160% of 24. Now in this case, our answer is actually going to be greater than 24 because we're looking for 160% of 24. So it's actually going to be more. Okay, the whole amount is 24. We're looking for the part, and in this case, the part is actually 160%. So you're going to set up your proportion, part over the whole, 160 over 100. Cross products, cross multiply, simplify, and then we're going to divide each side by 100. So N is going to equal $38.40. Example 3. Suppose 11,550 elementary students make up 14% of a city's population. What is the population of the city? Okay, again, the elementary students are only part of the population. We're looking for the whole amount. You're going to set up your proportion. 11,500 is going to go over the variable W, representing the whole amount. The percent is 14. We put that over 100. Again, you're going to multiply, get your cross products, simplify, divide each side by 14. And your answer in this case would be 82,500. And then you always want to check your answers, make sure they make sense. If 14% is 11,000, your answer is reasonable. Example 4. 26 is what percent of 80? Your part is 26. The whole amount is 80, and in this case we're looking for the percent, so your variable is going to go over 100. You're going to write the cross products, simplify, divide each side, and then insert a percent sign when you simplify again. The next way to solve percents is to use an equation. In these instances, of means, or in math, when we translate the word of, if you've had me before, you better know the answer to this. It means to multiply. The word is translates mathematically to equal to. Here's a few more examples from another PowerPoint. Misha got 84% correct on the 25 problem test. How many did he answer correctly? I'll put it into words. The number of problems correct is 84% of 25. And we're going to translate it right into a mathematical equation. C equals 84% of 25. C equals, don't forget 84% is a decimal. We move that decimal point over 2 places to the left. Of means multiply, 25. Your answer is 21. Again, you want to make sure your answers make sense. 12 is 8% of what number? Again, 8% is a decimal, is 0.08, 8 hundredths. Okay, please don't forget that 0 in between the decimal and the 8. They say it the correct way. 8% is the same as 8 over 100, which is 8 hundredths. Of multiply, what number? We don't know, so we put a variable in there. You're going to divide each side by 8 hundredths, and we get W is equal to 150.